Welcome to another CombatFlite tutorial video. This is part 2 of the basic mission planning tutorial. Today we will focus on packages, layers, the clone flight function, the mission rehearsal tool, and some other useful features. Let's get to it. Flights can be organized into packages. The Packages tab of the Mission panel gives you an overview of just that. By default, 3 packages are already created. One for the blue, one for the red, and one for the neutral side. You can create more of them and organize your flights, for example, according to their task. You can have one package for blue strikers, one for blue OCA, one for blue seed, and so on. Each package is assigned a package leader, whereas each coalition is assigned an overall mission commander. You can move flights between packages, even to those of different coalition, assign a different mission commander, or a package leader via the context menu. That is accessible by clicking the right mouse button on the given flight either in the Flights tab or in the Packages tab of the Mission panel. At all times, one package is marked as active. It means that when a new flight is created, it will be added to that active package. If you want to change which package is active, just click on it in the Mission panel. Organizing flights into packages gives you the option to hide or show all the flights of the given package via the checkbox in the Mission panel. It also makes the mission data card of your kneeboard, as well as the automatically generated briefings, more organized and efficient. Now, let's take a look at layers. Just as flights are organized into packages, user-created objects are organized into layers. Again, you can move objects from one layer to another and hide, show, or possibly delete the entire layer and all its objects. For example, you can use this functionality to create layers with airspace layout, the enemy situation, friendly forces layout, surface-to-air threats, or with functional objects such as orbits or reference points. Several other features are accessible in the context menu by clicking the right mouse button on a particular layer in the Mission panel. As with packages, one layer is always marked as active. A newly created user object will go to that layer. To speed up the mission creation process, you can take advantage of the Clone Flight feature. Simply select a flight and click the appropriate button in the Object tab. This can be especially useful when multiple flights share the same route but differ in their timings or altitudes. To keep you from repetitive work, you can import flights and packages or layers and their objects from another CombatFlite mission. Simply hit the Import CF Flights or Import CF Layers button in the File tab. That way, you can create and reuse templates of, for example, your airspace or any other layout. One of the most useful features of CombatFlite is the Rehearsal tool. Let's have a look at it. You can call it up either by clicking the Rehearsal button in the Tools tab or simply by hitting the F5 key. In the Mission Rehearsal window, you can see an overall timeline with control buttons, as well as a list of individual flights and the visual depiction of their own timelines. Significant events, such as flying over a push point or an IP, or reaching a target, are shown for better situational awareness. Activity durations, such as holding times or on-station times, are depicted as well. An overall vulnerability period, or VOL time for short, is shown too. It starts when the first aircraft flies over a push point and ends when the last aircraft crosses the exit point. In a similar manner, Vol times of individual flights are visualized too, by a diagonal pattern. By hitting the play button, or by simply moving the slider, you can rehearse your mission and see where individual elements of your packages will be at the very key moments. You can then use it to synchronize the timings of your flights using the ETA lock functionality or the activity duration setting of various waypoints. For your convenience, you can jump to significant events directly using the drop-down menus in the bottom. You can also customize which aircraft and what labels are displayed. To declutter the map during mission rehearsal, you can hide the flight routes by clicking the square button on the right side of the main window. Just don't forget to turn it back on when you're finished. This concludes the second part of the basic mission planning tutorial. Thank you for watching.